I left everything, my car and Halo, with an old friend in LA.
For months, okay?
It felt strange leaving everything behind, but maybe it's time to take a break from all the craziness of car living.
It's a Lax airport. Just about to board my flight back to Canada. So I'm going to work remotely from Vancouver next week. After that, I'm going to Europe. Take another 2 weeks off. So today is my another last day in Los Angeles. I felt in the past couple months, I've been traveling back and forth between the A and Silicon Valley, and every time when I leave, I felt a little bit emotional, but also a little bit feels like excited, especially this time because I'm thinking I'm gonna tour around Europe just by myself. Kind of nervous, but also feels like new adventures is waiting for me. I'm not quite even sure if I want to return to Silicon Valley. Maybe after I come back, I might just stay in Los Angeles. I don't know. The weather's so much nicer here. I'm still trying to figure it out. Maybe I will figure it out when I'm in Europe. So anyway, I'm pretty happy. I guess I will do a week in my life in Vancouver vlog next week.
Welcome aboard your Air Canada flight. My name is Juan and I'm your service director today. On behalf of the entire Vancouver crew, we're happy to have you on board with us today's flight to Vancouver. Thank you for choosing Air Canada member of Star Alliance for your travels today. We hope you've had a pleasant flight and look forward to seeing you again soon.
Back to Vancouver, it feels like stepping into my past. Everything is so familiar.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Too much work.
The office hasn't changed at all. And somehow my old desk is still here. Maybe it's just a timing, but it feels like there's more happening in this office. More activities, more energy. My life in Vancouver is very predictable. Work, more work, lunch, and go home. Now I'm staying with my best friend Lena. After months of living my car, being under a real roof is like a luxury. Even something as simple as a home-cooked meal feels so special. Lena is like a sister to me. We have deep conversation about life and what home really means. Staying with her made me realize just how much I miss the feeling of stability. It also made me question whether living in my car is really the best way to figure out where I belong. I've also reconnected with many friends here. My life in Vancouver feels very different compared to California. I felt like I have a better understanding of what home really means now. But my time in Vancouver is coming to an end. I'm leaving again.
I'm at the Vancouver airport right now, about to board my flight, go to London, Europe. This week in Vancouver, I actually have like a different idea of home now. So when I was in Silicon Valley, when I was car camping every night, one of the major reasons I did that was because I just need a place to sleep, right? And then after live in a homeless mode for 3-4 months. Now I come back to Vancouver I did feel like home. I used to feel like so disappointed about Vancouver because of the rain, the weather, and I really wanted to move to the US because of the California sunshine, right? But in the past couple months, I actually felt like every day I was struggling. Like I was struggling on how to make friends, how to find romance stuff, all this kind of thing, right? And then I think this time I realized that the city is not that important as I saw. Of course, that the weather can impact my mood quite a lot, but what really make me feel like home is the people in a city. So now actually I have a different idea of living in a place that has a roof. It's not just about a place to sleep, right? It's about a space where I can entertain my friends. It's a place that I can share my laughter or maybe sadness or maybe confusion with people I love in my life. So before I thought that after I go back to California again, I continue that kind of lifestyle, but now I actually felt like maybe this is the end, that I am super proud of myself and super grateful that I had the opportunity to be like kind of like homeless for a couple months in California. I have learned a lot in this journey, and even though it's just a couple of months, but it feels like I have experienced life in a way that a couple of years has passed. I think now it's time to go back to the normal way of living. Next time when back to Silicon Valley or Los Angeles, it will be a month later. So this is my main update for this week. I was super busy this week. I didn't really get time to really document how I felt because I was meeting a lot of friends, lots of activities going on. But now I'm living in Vancouver again. I did feel like a mixed feeling, but it's a good feeling. I know who I am better, and I know what I wanted in my life, and I'm looking forward to the next adventure.
When I first started leaving my car, I thought it would help me figure out where I belong. But being back in Vancouver makes me wonder, what if leaving my car is the reason I never fully felt at home anywhere? I spent so much energy just trying to survive each day that I never fully experienced any of the places I have been. I'm thinking, after I return from Europe, it's time to close this wild car living chapter of my life.
I know, it's not your fault.
He broke my car. He knows, like, I live in my car. He knows, like, my car is like my home, right? And